Hey, welcome to World Alert Updates. Please, subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The air is thick with salt and tension. A Philippine Coast Guard vessel, the BRP Teresa Magbanua, approaches Second Thomas Shoal to resupply Filipino Marines stationed on the rusted BRP Sierra Madre, a symbol of Philippine sovereignty. Suddenly the horizon fills with white hulls. Chinese Coast Guard ships, larger and more numerous, move in to block the mission. The Chinese ships cut dangerously close, firing high-pressure water cannons. The Filipino crew stands firm, documenting every move. Radio warnings crackle, each side asserts its claim. This is not a movie, it's the daily reality in the South China Sea, where a single miscalculation could spark a global crisis. This standoff is more than a local dispute. It's a microcosm of a larger geopolitical struggle between China and the Philippines. The Philippines, backed by the United States, stands at the front line of this contest. Washington watches with growing concern, reaffirming its commitment to Manila. Every aggressive move by China pushes the Philippines and the U.S. closer, reinforcing an alliance that's more critical than ever. Headlines today reflect this. U.S. reaffirms ironclad commitment to Philippines. Pentagon considers more joint patrols. The Philippines, over 7,000 islands strong, is now at the center of a global power competition. Its location and alliance with the U.S. make it the front line in the effort to keep the Indo-Pacific free and open. The world watches, knowing the stakes are high. For the U.S., protecting the Philippines and ensuring freedom of navigation is a top priority. The tension here is a warning. The future of the region may be decided in these contested waters. The Philippines' role has never been more vital. The U.S.-Philippines relationship is built on more than a century of shared history, colonialism, war, and cooperation. After the Spanish-American War, the Philippines became a U.S. territory, shaping its government, education, and culture. World War II forged a deep bond as American and Filipino soldiers fought side by side. MacArthur's promise, "I shall return," became a symbol of loyalty. After independence in 1946, the two nations signed the Mutual Defense Treaty in 1951, pledging to defend each other. This treaty transformed their relationship into a formal military partnership. There have been ups and downs. U.S. bases closed in the 1990s, but the alliance endured. Deep people-to-people ties and shared democratic values kept the partnership alive. Today, as new threats emerge, this foundation is more important than ever. The alliance is now a modern strategic necessity, not just a legacy of history. Trust and understanding built over decades are the glue that holds them together. Look at a map. The Philippines sits at a crossroads of global trade and military power. The archipelago is like a stationary aircraft carrier in the Indo-Pacific. To the west lies the South China Sea, a vital artery for global commerce. The Philippines anchors the first island chain, a natural barrier separating China from the Pacific. The Luzon Strait, between the Philippines and Taiwan, is a critical choke point for military operations. The proximity to Taiwan means the Philippines would be on the front line in any conflict. Its islands could serve as staging areas for U.S. and allied forces. Access to Philippine territory gives the U.S. a strategic edge in responding to crises. The Philippines is not just an ally, it's a linchpin for regional stability. Without it, America's ability to project power and protect allies would be severely weakened. Geography makes the Philippines indispensable in the 21st century power competition. China has ramped up efforts to control the South China Sea, claiming almost the entire area with its 9-dash line. Massive island building and militarization have followed, threatening the Philippines and its neighbors. Chinese vessels now regularly harass Filipino fishermen and patrol traditional fishing grounds. In 2016, an international tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, but China rejected the decision. China's goal de facto control over the sea's resources and shipping lanes. For the U.S. and its allies, this is unacceptable. It threatens freedom of navigation and global trade. The Philippines, facing an existential threat, has turned to its oldest ally for support. By defending the Philippines, the U.S. is also defending the international rules-based order. Ironically, China's assertiveness has made the Philippines more important to the U.S. than ever. The U.S.-Philippines alliance is built on legal agreements, not just goodwill. The 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty is the cornerstone. An attack on one is an attack on both. Recent U.S. statements clarify that this includes the South China Sea. This ironclad commitment deters aggression and gives Manila confidence. The Visiting Forces Agreement, VFA, allows U.S. troops to train and operate in the Philippines. Without the VFA, joint drills would be nearly impossible. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement EDCA lets the U.S. rotate troops and pre-position equipment at Philippine bases. EDCA isn't about permanent U.S. bases, it's about rapid response to crises. These agreements turn promises into practical security. Together, they make the alliance operational and credible. The legal framework is the backbone of U.S.-Philippines military cooperation. It's what turns words into action. The alliance comes alive when U.S. and Filipino troops train together. The annual Balikatan exercise, shoulder to shoulder, involves thousands of troops and allied observers. They practice everything from amphibious landings to disaster relief. Under EDCA, the U.S. has access to 9 strategic sites, some near Taiwan and the South China Sea. The U.S. is investing millions to upgrade these bases, boosting rapid response capabilities. Military aid and advanced equipment help modernize the Philippine Armed Forces. Joint patrols in the South China Sea send a strong signal of unity and resolve. Training and intelligence sharing are vital for countering modern threats. For Filipino forces, working with Americans builds skills and confidence. For the U.S., it's a tangible demonstration of commitment. These activities are the lifeblood of the alliance. The alliance is a two-way street, benefiting both nations. For the Philippines, it's a security guarantee against a powerful neighbor. U.S. military support helps modernize its forces and defend its sovereignty. The alliance also brings economic and diplomatic benefits. U.S. trade, investment, and global backing. For the U.S., the Philippines' location is a priceless asset for projecting power and reassuring allies. A strong alliance anchors America's position in Southeast Asia and deters Chinese expansion. The partnership is based on shared democratic values and strategic interests. It's a model for America's broader Indo-Pacific strategy, a network of alliances for a free and open region. Strengthening ties with Manila shows U.S. reliability to other partners. A successful alliance with the Philippines strengthens the entire regional network. Together, they form a collective front to uphold international law and deter conflict. As tensions rise, the U.S. and Philippines are deploying advanced defenses. In 2025, the U.S. deployed its new Typhoon missile system to the Philippines, capable of striking targets across the South China Sea. This marks the first U.S. ground-based missile deployment in the region since the Cold War. The Typhoon system complicates any aggressor's calculations, serving as a powerful deterrent. The Philippines is also acquiring BrahMos supersonic missiles, creating a formidable anti-ship capability. U.S. support for Philippine modernization makes the alliance stronger and more credible. China condemns these moves, calling them provocative, but Manila and Washington see them as necessary. The goal is deterrence, not provocation, showing readiness to defend against threats. These deployments signal that the alliance is adapting to new security realities. Modern technology is now at the heart of their defense. The U.S.-Philippines alliance faces a challenging future. Political changes in either country could shift the relationship. In Manila, debates continue over balancing ties with the U.S. and China. The South China Sea remains a tinderbox. One miscalculation could trigger conflict. Clear communication and de-escalation are essential to avoid crisis. Despite challenges, the alliance's importance endures. China's ambitions and military power will keep the partnership relevant. The U.S. needs the Philippines' strategic position. Manila needs U.S. support. The alliance must adapt. Beyond military ties, it needs robust economic and people-to-people connections. A deeper partnership will make it more resilient to political shifts. The next chapter will be written in the Indo-Pacific's turbulent waters. Its strength will be tested, and its value for peace will be proven.